Hello, everybody. Um, I got a comment from a guy named Jordan Kellington. I think that's his name. That's his username. And it was from a video that I made a comment on. It's called "Why America Isn't as Great as People Americans Think It Is," and it's from amonso. Let me spell it. It's amonso. Amasto. Amasno. Sorry, I can't pronounce the name. But this is the username of this channel where this is the username of this channel where the video's at. And I left a comment on this video, and then I received a comment from Jordan Kellington, and it's about universal health care. So let me go read this. So this is my comment. I left a comment from Sebastian Green. Yeah, I kind of agree on what he was saying. About let's see what he said. About how people are ignorant on the fact that how people in America are ignorant on the fact that America isn't the greatest country in the world. And I brought this comment up. I mean, I'm probably going to be called an idiot on this, but I really don't care, because I know one thing. I know what's right and what's wrong. You can call me all the names you want. I really don't care. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is my response comment to Sebastian Green, and it reads. This is from me, Sebastian Green. I am an American, and I am not stupid. Some stupid American or Texan told me universal health care is straight out of Hitler's playbook. I can't believe I decided to go back and forth with him on that, and how messed up, and go back and forth him on that, and how messed up America is. Some people in Texas, not all of them, will go back and forth with you on ass backwards things that are silly, dumb, and downright weird. And I hear they will point a gun at you and will shoot you if you don't believe in what they believe in. They are like brain dead zombies that think alike and don't think for themselves. And it's like that in all of America as well. Like, some Americans think like that, but not all of them do. Anyway, let me continue. You have people in America, not all of them, don't want to think for themselves. Universal health care, a single payer system that covers everybody through taxes and doesn't put people in debt with hospital bills and let them die, isn't straight out of Hitler's playbook. Hitler wanted people dead than caring about their health. What that dumb Texan said didn't make any sense at all. I don't take sides. I don't know. I am thinking about traveling to other countries or end up living in one of them. Am I ignorant, Mr. Green? Tell me that I'm right or wrong. And here's a comment from Jordan Kellington. He left about, let's see, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 comments. This is his first comment to me. New Manchester, you're wrong. Here's a second comment. New Manchester on so many levels. What? New Manchester, universal health care would not be a good thing. I think that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the 4th comment from the 3rd. Here's 2 more from him. New Manchester, if there was universal health care, then doctors would have to be paid on the same spectrum, and the doctors will be paid by the government. Doctors would end up being paid less, and they would either refuse to do surgery because they are not getting paid enough, or they would just quit and go into another field. Less doctors mean less people to help the people who need it. This way, more people would die. That's why universal health care wouldn't work. Here's his last comment. New Manchester. Also, yes, technically it would be paid through taxes, but if you want to pay a doctor's salary, then your taxes are going to be crazy high. I'm going to respond to this. Yes, yeah, you're going to be paying higher taxes. And I don't know about the doctors being paid less, but you know, I watched a documentary called Sicko by Michael Moore, and there was this doctor that Michael Moore was talking to, and he lived in a nice place in Greenwich in London. And he said even though London is an expensive place to live, he's getting by. I mean, he has a nice car and he's getting paid very well. I mean, he's not getting paid less, and I don't think he's going to go into another field. I mean, he's not running away from the NHS. And yes, he's getting, yes, doctors are getting paid by the government, and that's true. I mean, I don't think he's not getting out of the field on this. I mean, he's probably still doing what he's doing. I mean, and also in Canada, there's a doctor called Dr. Daniel Martin, and she's a doctor, I think at the University of Toronto in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And she's not complaining about she's being paid less. I mean, she's probably getting paid very well, and she's not leaving and going to another field. And yes, I heard some hospital closures in some two provinces called Nova Scotia and Ontario, one of those two provinces in Canada. But I don't, but I really don't know it. But it doesn't look like the government of Canada and the people who love their health care is going want it to be shut down and do away with. I mean, go tell that the people in Canada who love their health care. I mean, go tell that to someone in the United Kingdom on the NHS that universal health care doesn't work. I mean, go tell that to them. I mean, and they love it. I mean, and the people love it there, and they were protesting and want to protect it. And our president Donald Trump made the most dumbest comment, saying that the people in the UK want their health care to be getting rid of because they don't like it. And I think Jeremy Corbyn and the politician set him straight and saying that you're wrong, and the people love their health care, and they don't want to see being privatized and being turned into the health care that's like the health care in the US. And they don't want that, and the people were protesting and want to keep it. I mean, and I heard that like they had a shortage of hospital beds and doctors. I mean, all they need to do, well, just bring in more doctors and hospital beds. I mean, yeah, but I don't think they hate their universal healthcare system. I don't think they hate it. And yeah, it is a good thing. I mean, you know what? Jordan Kellington, I really don't care about what people like you think about a universal single payer healthcare system. I mean, I don't care about the right wing superstition garbage that you want to put out, because people like you, at the end of the day, people like you are just suffering from your own ignorance. Oh yeah, by the way, people in countries with single payer healthcare, universal healthcare, I mean, nobody dies. I mean, how many people die? Zero. Donut. Nothing. There's wait times. I mean, you got wait times. I mean, wait times are for like for elective procedures, like a surgery. It's like this. If a surgery, if you get in a car accident and you get hurt, I mean, you can get that surgery immediately. You get it immediately. But if it's just like a simple health checkup or something it's like a simple health checkup. This is what I know. You're gonna be waiting a little longer. But you know what? I want you to watch. I want you to watch this. I hope you watch this video. You can leave your comment. You leave your negative comment on my channel if you want, because you know what, I'm probably gonna read it. I'm probably gonna respond to it because I mean, there's better things than there's better things to talk about than to talk about this. I mean, people in other countries that have universal health care, I mean, they look at us like we're nuts. And they think it's so weird that we're talking about something that they already have, that they love, that they want to keep. And people like you are the reason why we're not going to have this. I mean, people like you, politicians in Washington, and greedy and greedy and greedy and greedy and yeah greedy health yeah greedy health insurance companies. Greedy health insurance companies. yeah Greedy health insurance companies, they want to make a profit. They want to make money off of people suffering. And under the healthcare system that we have, a lot of people die. I think I remember this, like 45,000 Americans die every year because they don't have access to basic care. People are dying under this broken, messed up healthcare system that we have. And a lot of people die waiting because they don't get care, and they can't afford health care. And if they afford it, well, if they get health care, I mean, they're gonna rack up huge medical bills, and they're gonna go bankrupt and lose their homes. I mean, that doesn't happen in countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Australia. It doesn't happen in countries like that. It doesn't happen in countries like that. It just happens in this country. All right. Also, do you know how countries with single payer health care, universal health care, ration care? I mean, they ration care. Countries with universal health care ration care based on need. Who needs the health care? Who needs it? Here in America, we ration care based on the size of your wallet, how much money you have. I guess you find paying more for healthcare, paying more for healthcare, and we pay more money in healthcare than any other country. I mean, we spend more and have terrible outcomes. Countries with universal healthcare, they spend less and they get better outcomes. And it's paid. They're paid. The healthcare is paid by the government, and it's paid by the government, and the taxes are high. But it's a decent system, and it can work in this country. But people like you just hate it, like it doesn't work. And I guess you find people suffering and dying because they can't get health care, and old people and the elderly are paying more for their medicine. I guess people struggling to get health care and they can't get it and they can't afford it, and if they get the health care, I mean they'll go bankrupt with medical bills. I guess you like that system. I don't like it. And you know what? And what's the point of arguing with people like you? You know, it's just a waste of time. I mean, it's just a waste of time arguing with ignorant people like you. And it is.